Let's get into it, guys. I want to get right into the Q&A, but I want to talk about something first. We are here in the new year. This channel is staying as it has been, but I have grown since the channel has started and my life is different from when the channel started, so it's going to start reflecting that. And I'm gonna do some different kinds of videos and mix in my vlogs and all of the normal stuff, but I really want to focus on growth in the year 2021, and I hope you guys will come along with me for that. And maybe there's some new people here. Welcome to my channel. It is a pretty fun place if you ask me, but I have been very consistent over the last year. I'm pretty sure I've uploaded at least once a week for the entire year, if not more times, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one because it's hard for me to be consistent with things, but this I managed to be consistent with. So, but along with the consistency, I didn't see any growth. So at the beginning of this year, I had a certain amount of subscribers and it really did not grow that much, and that's okay because I love who's here. You guys are amazing. But I do want this to be more of a platform and to grow a little bit more than I have right now. And for that to happen, I am going to be reaching outside of the Disney bubble and showing the rest of my personality, the rest of my life, things to help you guys out, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for being here. This year, I'm hoping to make YouTube more of a direct job for me. You know, I have the Etsy shop, which I love, and I have my background work and stuff, but if I could do YouTube more than I am and have it, you know, pay me back a little bit more, that would be great. So we'll talk about that in the Q&A, but I just wanted to update you guys, and I hope you've been having a really great new year so far. It can't be any worse than last year, so let's just hope it's going upwards from this point on. We'll see though, because the world is crazy. But anyway, let's get into the questions. We're gonna start with a real juicy one. This one says, how much money do you make from YouTube? And while I don't really want to talk about my financial situation, it is definitely private. I thought I would just let you guys know because you're part of this little community. It's not really like my business. Like, I'm not going to tell you how much I made from my business because that is definitely more personal than YouTube, because this is more of a community than an online business. Okay, so I did not start making money from YouTube until January 6th, 2020. So that is over a year ago. It just passed a year, like a couple of days ago for me. And I did expect a little bit more from it. And so what I mean by making money from YouTube is Google AdSense, or being monetized, as you hear other YouTube creators call it, is when Google puts ads before, during, and after your video. You can choose a placement, and depending on how many times people click on those ads, you get a small amount of money from it for every video that you put ads in. So it's up to you when you put ads. If you use copyrighted music, for example, you're not allowed to put any ads in the video. You can't make money from it. So with all that being said, and with a lot of my videos not going, you know, not hitting the algorithm or not being seen by a ton of people, the past year of being monetized has only gotten me about a little under $2,000. And that sounds amazing, but when you think about a year and how many days is in that, not really what I would be expecting after all of the work that goes into every video. Some videos take weeks to film, some videos take a couple minutes like this. So it depends, but in this year I would like to see that grow. And the way that most YouTubers make their money is by doing sponsored videos by brands. And that's something that hasn't really come my way a lot yet, but I'm gonna be working towards that a lot this year. If you guys want to know more about that, if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, I can make another video about that, so let me know. But I just wanted to share the amount of money that you think YouTubers might make from ad monetization is really not that high. Maybe it is for people whose videos have like millions of views, but for someone like me who has an average of like 300 views a video, it's not very high. And that's one of my goals for this year, is to keep working on it. Another juicy question. Let's see. Do you plan on getting married anytime soon? Love your channel and your stickers. I do not plan on getting married anytime soon. I'm 24, and you might see some other YouTubers, especially people on Instagram, whatever, who are really young like me, and they're already married, they have a house, they have even kids sometimes. And I guess it depends on your where you grew up, what your religion is for a lot of people, but for me, marriage is not a priority right now at all. I am, very happy in my relationship as it is. I don't think it needs to go to the level of marriage yet. It's a very serious thing that comes with a lot of other details. And if you're young and you see a lot of YouTubers, getting married really young, you might think, oh my God, that's such a great life. Like, I really want that. But it's definitely not for everyone. So first of all, you don't have to get married. That is in my personal plans one day. But for me, I want to accomplish a lot of things before I am engaged or married. I want to just, do my thing, not have to worry about all of the legal stuff that goes with marriage, things like that, because you can make your relationship feel like you're married and feel as special as a married relationship is without having to do that right away. So I am 24. I wouldn't picture myself being married until maybe I'm like even 30. I don't know. I mean, maybe it would come sooner than that, but it's not a top priority for me right now, especially because that's expensive in itself, and I'm just enjoying where I'm at right now. I don't think anything needs to change. Obviously, eventually, if I want to move in with Tony, who's my boyfriend, that will come sooner, but I don't need to get married to move in with him. That wouldn't be something that goes together. So to answer your question, not anytime soon. I'm living my life and it's good. Someone else asked the classic question, what are my New Year's resolutions? And this is something that's definitely difficult to think about each year, because when you're starting a year, it's overwhelming to think about all of the things that you want to accomplish in a short amount of time that is a year. I am trying not to think of it like that. I want to set really small, reachable goals so that it doesn't feel like I'll never accomplish what I want to accomplish. So I'll just list off whatever pops in my head. I want to cook a lot of new recipes. I think that'll be fun to try. I want to reach my best potential physically and mentally. So to be doing whatever that means for myself. So working out, doing journaling, meditation even, I might want to explore this year. We'll see. I want to drink a lot more water because I'm definitely dehydrated all the time. So if you're watching this, take a sip of water, pause the video. Okay. Other than that, I want to be more financially stable. So hustling as much as possible, even more, to, set myself up for the future, save money, and to grow this YouTube channel because it's been very stagnant, as I mentioned. Those are some of my goals. I also have an Etsy shop, and I hope that continues to do as well as it's doing. It's been great, and it has only been about 6 months that I opened it, and we have almost 1,000 sales, and it's amazing. I'm very proud of what it's become and how it's going, and I thank you guys for that because it would be nothing without you. There's so many good questions on here, but I feel like I've already been talking forever. A lot of these questions I have answered in other Q&As that I've done, so if your question hasn't been answered, maybe go check out other Q&As that I have done and I probably answered it. If I had a chance to go back in time or into the future, which would it be and why? That is a really good question. I think I'd be a little too scared to see what the future looks like. So if I had the chance, I would go back in the past and maybe relive some amazing times that I've been through. But the past has also had some bad times. So if I could choose exactly which times, it would be like old vacations or childhood, just being clueless about the world and just having so much fun and not worrying about anything as a kid. That's like the best thing. So that would be really fun, but then if I went in the past, would I have to stay there and keep living it, or would I be able to come back to here? I don't know, because sometimes you learn things in your past that you forget about, and maybe it would be a good reminder to go into the past again. So then I have a couple of questions about mystery teas, and they will be coming back on January 15th. So if you're seeing this right now, mark your calendar for January 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time. I will only be releasing 50 mystery teas at a time from now on. Whenever I do a release, there will only be 50 available to purchase because that is a doable amount that I can handle making custom designs for each one for, because the last time when I didn't set a limit, I had 270 mystery teas to make, and that was insane. This year, we're doing it a little bit more controlled. We're gonna make sure there's no mistakes. We're not doing any returns, all that kind of stuff, because it was a little bit of a mess this holiday season, and I didn't expect it to become that. So about the questions of mystery teas. How do I order a mystery tea, somebody asked. So they must have seen my TikTok and gone onto my Etsy page and seen that they weren't up there. So when it's sold out, it's not gonna show up on Etsy anymore, even though it's sold out. It just disappears from the page. So on January 15th is when you will see it back up there again, and it might be missed, and that sucks because I want to give everyone a chance to get it, but I can only do so much, so you're just gonna have to be patient and try and stay as on top of the release time as possible because they sell out very fast. So somebody else asked, how many designs did I create with the mystery shirts? So you would think that since I made 270 shirts that I would have 270 designs, but that would have been way too much for me, especially because so many people asked for the same characters, the same quotes. So I did reuse some because it made my life a lot easier, but I'm gonna count how many designs I've uploaded in my Cricut design space. I make all of my designs on Procreate and I upload them in the Cricut app. So let's see how many I did. I will just show you guys. Okay, this is gonna take a long time, but here's all the designs. If I scroll, it's not gonna load obviously, but they're all here. Oh my God, I'm counting and it just keeps going and I'm too lazy to count. I'm gonna guess that I made just about 200 different designs. And some of them had little tweaks that made them different, and some of them are just completely new designs. It is a lot when I go back and look at that. I was knocking them out with Tony one by one, and it was very successful. In the new drop, we will probably be repeating some designs that maybe only got used for one time, but I'm really gonna try not to do it since it's only gonna be the small number of 50, which sounds a little big, but it's still a little bit small. That is the mystery tea deal. So January 15th, 12 p.m. Eastern time, make sure you guys get that in your head. Okay, this is gonna be my last question for the video because I feel like it's already been going on for a long time, but I already forgot the question. Oh, okay. It says, what are you most excited for the new year? What are you looking forward to the most? I'm looking forward to life getting back to a little bit normal, which I hope happens. It's not guaranteed. But I'm also looking forward to some goals that I'm accomplishing, which is joining the Actors Union, SAG-AFTRA, which is really cool. If you don't know what that is, check out my videos that I did on background work. I'm gonna do probably a more detailed video in the next couple of weeks and tell you guys how to be on a TV set or a film set of your favorite shows and movies, if you so desire. That's exciting to me. I'm excited for small things like changing up my style a little bit. I'm really into upgrading my style for the new year. I have grown out of a lot of the clothes that I own and I'm gonna be donating them and upgrading my style. So look forward to a video on that. If you guys have any suggestions of brands that you think that I would like the clothes from or something, let me know. Let me know what you guys hope the future of this channel is. I know a lot of you are my OG DCP followers and I love that, but it is not part of my life anymore. I have the shop, which takes care of a lot of my Disney itches that I get inside. And maybe one day I know that I will be going on a vacation there with my family as soon as we can. Funny quick story. My grandma is so funny with hotel staff, and I'm sorry if you were ever a front desk person when my grandma was at a hotel, because she has found a way. I think there was a problem with her rooms the last time she went to Disney. She somehow found a way to get a 7-day free trip to Disney World from it for our whole family. And we can stay at any of the luxury resorts except for like the Grand Floridian, whatever. I think we're gonna end up doing Wilderness Lodge or the Boardwalk, and we're gonna get 7 days in Disney. So that might happen this summer. I know it's kind of far away, but look forward to videos on that. But other than a Disney trip video, I don't know if there will be many Disney content inspired videos anymore, because as I've said in past videos, there is more to me than that, and I'm excited to show you guys. So I'm gonna quit the blabbering. Thank you so much for being here with me to start this new year. I hope you're excited to see what this channel has in store, and I can't wait to put even more focus on this YouTube channel and you guys and just keep this community growing. Thank you. Tell your friends, like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year.